Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, I'm ashleyamethyst, and today's video is going to be on homeschooling. So if you're interested or curious on what I'm going to talk about, just keep on watching. So we are homeschooling, and we made this decision back in January before COVID even happened. And I was going to post a video about it in March, but because of COVID throwing me into distance learning, I kind of put it on the back burner. Now it's August, and I've done my research and I've hauled all of my stuff. So this is going to be not only explaining what we're doing, but also showing you what we got. And everything will be linked down below. There's a lot of Amazon purchases, which makes everything a lot easier. And then I'm also going to put the curriculums that we are choosing to do on our we'll get into it. So first up, I'm gonna get this out of the way. I haven't taken this out of the box yet, but this is a Scotch thermal laminator, and I got that to take pages that we want to keep and reuse with expo markers. And so I got, with the laminator, I got the pouches to go with it. Got that out of the way now. I can reach for something else. Along the lines of this, I got myself a new family planner. My husband is going back to work, and I also wanted to make sure that I just kept everything organized. This one I got off Amazon. It has a grocery list that I need to fill out. I've already started my to-do list for the week, and also has menus and then a small little area where you can write in like your lesson plans, what you're going to study if you're going to take a field trip that day. And keeping with that, we are doing a little bit of curriculum-based learning with books. 70% curriculum-based learning, about 30% unschooling, which is mostly going to be electives. We're going into the path that he wants to choose right now, and right now he's really into sports and musicals and experiences, so there's going to be a lot of field trips. But that's what we're doing for the curriculum. But another thing we purchased, just because we are a Christian family, is I picked up this cool devotions for guys ages 10 to 12, and it's the Gotta Have God 3. And on his first day of school, we'll of course do devotionals. He already has done them before, but they're just 2 pages. So a read page and then a workbook page, and then that'll be able to keep God within our plan each day. And we are going to be doing it at the kitchen. We have a kitchen island that has seats, so we were pretty lucky when we purchased this house. I'm also doing it out here for this reason mainly, or additionally. So I'll show you in a second what I'm grabbing. But I've got expo markers. And if you don't know this hack, it's a great one. Please excuse my pajama pants. So these are windows. Cool thing about windows is you can write on them. So I can use these as an expo board instead of using an expo board. If you don't have windows in your kitchen or in your area that you want to do your homeschooling, then an expo board is good to have. Pretty much a really good thing to do. I like it better than chalk for texture reasons or sensory reasons. We also have an expo board over there for our grocery list, which he's also going to learn how to do, and budget and money values with that. You can pick up expo boards through Staples. I'm gonna link one through my Amazon account for you guys. But also, if you don't want to pay full price, you can look through Facebook Marketplace or OfferUp, and you can find them for very discounted rates. So over the summer we were using the BrainQuest workbook. This is the grade 4 one, just to keep his brain alive. We're working on math, and I had to, you know, I have a 9-year-old. I had to rip the answer key out, and I punched 3-hole punch, and I picked up a new 3-hole puncher at Amazon. Of course, almost everything I got today was through Amazon. The answer key is going to go in one of my binders, and I picked up a pack of 6 binders, and so I got a 3-hole punch to make the 3-hole punchies into my binders. Are cute because they're mine. He doesn't have to have them, so that's where my answer key's going. Like I said, we're doing the BrainQuest, just a couple during the week to get him out from sitting inside and watching TV a lot. We do these Monday through Saturday. We are reusing from his 3rd grade class the handwriting book that he had, and I'm covering his name. But it has, I don't know where you could get it, but you could probably find something cheaper than what the school was using. But like, this one's all about animals, and then you're learning cursive, and also learning your nouns and adjectives about said animals. So it's a really cool book, and I wanted to keep it. So if you have anything that you want to reuse for your child where he struggles, my son struggles with handwriting, so that's why we kept the handwriting book. And we also kept these 1-a-day sheets, and they're just multiplication, and I think I might actually laminate these so he can use an expo marker or a write-off marker to do them, so he can keep using them and we don't waste paper. So I got this little doodad. It is like a Lazy Susan of stuff for school supplies, and we've got an area for pencils and red pens and expo markers, or highlighters, expo markers, glue, and rulers, and markers that were from last year, and we repurposed a lot of his stuff from last year. And I will link the Pinterest accounts that I used for ideas and everything. I don't know, I kind of feel like I might have accidentally stolen this. So, but I wanted to say that we're going to use it. This is like a small whiteboard, so if I'm writing something on the window and he has a question about it, he's gonna write it down here so he doesn't interrupt me, because we're working on our self impulse control, and he has ADHD as well as I do, and so with impulse control I want him to learn that he does not speak out of turn, because that just also goes along the line of respect. Now we are getting into our curriculums that we're using. I chose the Bold and the Beautiful and the Abeka curriculum. And the Abeka math was a little more expensive. Oh, hold on.
Come on, Pops. Inside. Inside. Good, please. Now you gotta be quiet.
So I went with the Abeka traditional math. My really good friend Amber, hi Amber, she said that this was a really good math program to do. So I got the children's workbook and speed drills and tests. And then I also picked up the parent lesson plans and answers for the tests and speed drills. So they were a little on the expensive side, but I just think it's not as expensive as it was going to be if we chose to keep our son at the school he was at. And then for English and history and science. For English history, well, it's language arts and history and science. We went with The Good and the Beautiful. I really liked everything that, just all their lesson plans. And actually my son tested out of level 4 for language arts, and he's going into language arts 5. And he has a personal reader and a shared reader for us to do. This will be like an independent reading thing when I'm working with his brother, who will start Montessori type sensory and stuff in December. So this won't be until December. Well, I'm working with him now. He's just over, well, he's 14 months. No, yep, he's 14 months today. And then also this is the shared reader so that we read together. And then it comes with a course book and the course companion. And it's just really nice. This is the second edition version. They are coming out with math, but it's not coming out until later this year. But all the lessons are just 1 or 2 pages long, so it's not gonna scare your child into thinking that being in a homeschool setting is stressful. And I know that a lot of people have chosen homeschooling now because of the COVID concerns. And just remember that homeschooling for elementary school students can range between 30 minutes to an hour and a half. So it doesn't have to be an all-day thing. And then this is the course companion, and this has maps and just like more sentence structures and just good learning. And they're already bound and pretty. So next up is the daily checklist notes for parents, which is cool. So I'm gonna put all of these in my silver binder. These are the grammar and geography cards for levels 4 through 7. So that's the English portion. And this is the history portion. It comes with stickers, maps and images, and the history course book. And then it also comes with history houses. Oh yeah, I remember. So these are little pop-up houses so that they can get to know what the architecture looked like back in the years that they're studying. Unfortunately, we can't plan any Italy trips right now because of COVID, but in the future he'll know what these look like, know the architecture around history. And of course we're also going to do some unschooling when it comes to history, just for the fact that, you know, we're going through a different time and not all of history is recorded in books, so we need to look outside. And I'm doing that by just really researching through Pinterest, through homeschooling groups through Facebook, and the like of that. And then also with the whole school thing, we have science, which we need another printer cartridge, but we can't find them. They're all sold out. So right now we're about 30 sheets into the science program, but that will be 3-hole punched and put in one of my folders, and talk about what our week is going to look like. So we're going to get up at our normal time. I have a 1-year-old and a 9-year-old, so we're getting up when the baby gets up. And it's going to start off with breakfast and worship music, and my 9-year-old is going to eat food and do his devotional while we're listening to worship music and just getting in the right mind of learning. And then I'm going to take whatever day it is and just teach him. Maybe it's just going to be a math day because he struggles with math. And so math and handwriting will be like their own days. And we're just going to focus on one subject. And on like Wednesdays, we'll do history and language arts. And Thursdays will be like science. And then on Fridays, we'll take our experiences, like I was saying, on Thursdays we would do like science. And then we would take our whole week, and I'm going to plan out that Fridays are our fun days, because you don't need to just stress your kid out. So if you're able to, if you're not working or if you're working from home, just map out like 3 to 4 hours if you can. If you can, 3 to 4 hours is perfect to just go and experience something that has to do with what they just learned for the week. I will update you guys in the future, probably around October, November, on how it's going and if we needed to change anything. And if you enjoyed this video and you got to the end of it and you liked it, please hit the thumbs up button, and that will notify me that people like this kind of content, and I will make sure that I create more of it. Post on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and on Mondays now I'm going live for a Mom on Monday. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. I love you and have a great day. Bye.